The way to increase Belerick's damage is simple. You want to get hit by damages that are not fatal. Welcome to Corgi TV Gaming. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you find this video entertaining or useful. I am using the Encourage Roam blessing. It gives extra attacks and attack speed to allies. Think of it as an invisible buff to allies. This is the reason why sometimes when you did not damage the enemy, you still can get an assist from an enemy kill by your team. It is also an option to use Conceal Blessing instead, where you get an extra active button to conceal yourself and allies, which is useful for an ambush. It is useful to use Conceal if you play in a team of trio where you have synergy with your friends when executing ambush. For me, I would like to keep it simple as an extra active button would require additional decision making, so I prefer the passive Roam Blessing. Let's just say I chose it for the better. KDA for Encourage over Conceal. I am actually in a dilemma in the early game. Sicilian users would understand that they prefer to clear the minion waves on their own, as their skills can increase their stacks to increase damage. You might have already realized, they have a Fanny in the EXP lane. For this game, I have zero doubts that the main damage dealers are Maiden and Xavier. I am using the tank emblem with 2 movement speed talents. Wilderness Blessing gives extra movement speed in jungle and river. Belerick has a 25% chance to trigger passive to deal damage that scales with hero level and health. I saw that Julian has already used his enhanced scythe to damage the turtle, which means all his skills are on cooldown. There is no way for him to escape from my ultimate. Belerick Ultimate is an AoE CC which taunts enemies to attack him for 1.5 seconds. Do not use your ultimate on a hero that is running away at normal speed. The vines are too slow to catch them. Belerick Skill 2 increases movement speed briefly and enhances his next basic attack to do magic damage and slows the target by 60%. The enhanced basic attack also heals Belerick for 10% of his health loss. Each time his passive is triggered, the cooldown of Skill 2 is reduced by 1 second. Belerick Skill 1 has 2 parts. The first part slows for 25% and the second part taunts the enemies. After 1 second, this skill deals extra 80% damage to minions. It takes some practice to get used to aim with Skill 1. It's not easy to land the taunt part from Skill 1 on enemy heroes. A basic combo for Belerick is to dash in with Skill 2, use Ultimate, and followed by Skill 1. This way you can chain lock your target for up to 2.7 seconds with Ultimate and Skill 1. I chose Athena's Shield as my first per defense item in this game because the 25% magic damage reduction scales with enemies' damage as the game progresses. The enemy team has 4 heroes with magic damage, so my defense itemization is rather straightforward. Radiant Armor can provide up to 160 magic defense at 6 stacks at max hero level. It is more efficient to make this during the mid-stage of the game. The second basic combo is to use skill 2 to slow your target first, and use skill 1 on the slowed target for a higher chance of success of landing the taunt. In this game, the taunt and vengeance combo would work well only on Nathan, as he has the strongest basic attacks in the enemy team.
For thousands of years, I've searched
Saturated, that's what story's over now. I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear I weighed the person you are. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding on. I played it innocent, a fear of discontent. I'm finally facing it all. Fearless.
green leaves may fade, but wisdom is evergreen.
What we have just proven here is that the taunt effect does not break Fanny's cables. I will not be actively trying to pin down Fanny with the taunt locks. Instead, my gameplay would focus on body blocking Nathan in a team fight to trigger Belerick passive and land taunt locks on him.
All lives are precious.
At this point of the game, I did not think we needed the anti-heal from Dominance Ice, so I went on to make Thunder Belt instead. I like the extra movement speed from the Thunder Belt and slow on basic attack, which helps me to reposition faster.
Pride usually comes before the fall. Green leaves may fade, but wisdom
Gather at the Lord! Gather at the Lord! Retreat from the Lord! Okay.
seeds of hope are all over the land.
I am using skill 2 on the jungle creeps to top up my health.
But not our eyes.
The way to create an impact and increase Belerick's damage is to face tank the enemy marksman to trigger passive and use vengeance.
thousands of years, I searched in vain.
I was planning to make the antique cuirass to mitigate the skill's damage from Fanny. Later on, I sold the dreadnought armor and bought dominance ice instead.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out.
Time teaches you things.
All I hear is your voice.
I bought the dominance ice in the end because I saw that Naden has Wind of Nature, which has lifesteal, so I needed the Andy heal to reduce his sustainability.
I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And
You can see that the recovery from Guardian Helmet is crucial in the late game, to avoid having to recall to heal up.
Initiate retreat.
The abyss may corrode our weapon, but not our heart.
Gather at the Lord. Of reason
Request backup. Battle spell is not ready.
hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong, and I've been counting days to get away, to see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again.
Request backup. Killing spree.
Against the wind!
Victory!
Hold me close till I get out. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and